Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, it's Darnold. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Second down and goal. Darnold. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's Davis to run again on second. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
43 is the mic. Come on. Kill. Strike. Check, strike. Hey, turn it up.
Frank's looking to throw. He's got it complete. Mike Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Frank's throw taken in by Ridley here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Bang, bang, bang. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now a handoff to Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And that's a good substantial run there from Mike Davis. And how about his career resurgence? Because he's bounced around a bit in the NFL. From San Francisco to Seattle to Chicago to Carolina. And now here with the Atlanta Falcons, always dependable, Mike Davis.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Show it up. Show it up. Check Fury. Check safety.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Yellow, go. .43's the mic.
On second down now, it's Davis. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Ready. 33. Hello. Check. 43. No gain on this defense. No gain.
Setting up play action. Franks. Flushed it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry.
Touchdown, Panthers. It's complete.
Give me the ball.
Terrace Marshall with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. So Sam Darnold, not really known for having the strongest arm in the NFL, but he certainly laid that one out there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
43, old blue. 43's the mic. Bandit. Bandit. 43's the mic.
Franks now.
Check, 43. You're trapped.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Frank's throw here on target to Hurst. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Slam, slam, slam. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist.
Drill 52.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Shim, shim.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Mike's 43. Joker, 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 Joker.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Ready. Yellow 22. We got this.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
25. Strike. Strike. 25.
Check, check.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Fury. Yellow.
Mike, boy, 43. Check, check, 43. Hey, what?
Franks. And that is taken in by Hurst. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
South, baby. That's baby south. Mike's 43.
Steel. Black.
43. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. 43 is the Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Ready. Ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Drop deep, drop deep. Check 3, check 3.
Check smash.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Ready. Go.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Falcons draw a bit closer. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. That one goes for 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Come to my world.
On second down and 4. Darnold. That is caught at the 7. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now it's Darnold. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tommy Trimble with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Check 13. Full fury.
Here's Davis to run again on second. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. No. Off.
Now Franks. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
45.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Taking it about the 16 and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's the tight end Hurst with it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
43 is the mic. Tired of seeing me. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 43 is the mic, boys. 43.
Looking to throw. Franks. Oh, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Troy Pride. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Side, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Get your swerve on. Mike's 50.
After the interception, here's Darnold.
Here we go.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go, side.
6, 36.
Right here.
Watch 36. 36 the mic. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
A first down throw, Darnold. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Terrace Marshall with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Gonzalez to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
It's Franks now from the shotgun. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So we are at halftime here on Halloween as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We're just about set to get back to it. Both teams making their final adjustments, and we'll head back to Atlanta and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On first down, here's Franks. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Ultra. Go ultra.
On second down, McKinnon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Trouble 38.
Mike 7, Mike 7. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Check 26, check 26.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Franks. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off near the 29. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Watch the run. 36 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Mike, 36.
Back to throw, Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm coming. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
They're not ready.
Back to throw. Franks. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On third down, Davis. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Chris Jones now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And they can't bring him down. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Defense.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
The former Cardinal Hassan Reddick in on the tackle.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They've got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
A throw over the middle taken in. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Working out of the gun, Franks.
Here I come.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Derek Brown able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's a rare two-miss ball game for him now. Normally one of the more dependable guys you're going to find around.
Very unlike him. One of the better kickers in the NFL. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him physically or mechanically. He's just having one of those games.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Second down and 10, Darnold. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Bound to lose one. Big edge. Slam. Check nickel.
Handoff, running left is Davis. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
I got him. Check. Hey.
Again, it's Davis. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Come on, boy.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got Hurst, his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. They go play action with Franks. That's caught by Hollister. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2 times. 3 down. 3 down. 43 is the mic, boys. 43. Check. 43. Let's go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the twist. Mike's 43. Mike's trail green.
Here we go.
43 is the mic.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
The Franks looking to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
I got one. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. Rip left, rip left. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
43's the mic.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, let's go. Shit. Ultra. Shit.
Franks now. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Derek Brown able to record his 5th sack of the season. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football, CD. That's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Pride. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Mike's 5-4. They can't hang with us.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. And we got it.
Off of play action, Darnold. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. John Kaminsky in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Watch 14.
Here's Darnold.
Single.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Flush to his right. Found his target. It's Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. TJ Green with a pick. Well, baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Ready. Yellow. 22.
Double dog. That's the way.
Hey, call steal.
Get wide. Rush in. Rush in.
43 rail.
Big Dan. Big Dan.
6. Mega.
Franks. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Ready.
43. Check. 43. You got nothing today. You got nothing. 43 is the mic.
Now Franks. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Mike's 43.
Here we go. First and 10.
43 is the mic. Let's go one more.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Push him back.
Red. Cycle.
43.
Jack Fury.
43. Check. 43. 3 buzz.
2nd down, Franks. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Hey. Check 3. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Steal. Jack steal.
All you need is a headache. Shit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Franks. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
43's the mic, boys. 43. Check.
Black Ultra.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Ready.
From the gun, Franks. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Taking a shot here for Marshall. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Terrace Marshall, 77 yards. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And my goodness, another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Check, 45 to Mike. Big stop, D. Big stop, let's go.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina.